What's going on, guys? M4Actual here, and today we're going to do another tip video, but we're going to format it a little different. This is not going to be your standard tip 1, tip 2, tip 3 video. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to walk you through my gameplay and just kind of let you know which tips I'm applying as we go through the gameplay. Now, I am not going to do the whole gameplay, right, because that'll be a 20-minute long video, and my goal is for 8 to 9-minute video. So I will be cutting some of it out, and I'm going to be talking about some of the things I'm doing, when I get into gunfights, on why I make certain decisions, and, basically put you in the mindset of M4 Actual, so that way you guys can go ahead and win more gunfights. But before we begin, be sure to check out the Discord, brand new Discord, anybody could join. If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Watch the video for its entirety, because you might learn a thing or two, or you might be able to tell me a better way to do things, or a certain way to attack or push, or just different tips that you would have utilized throughout the game. And although I will go live on YouTube every once in a while, just for the community that does not go on Twitch, I do stream on Twitch, so be sure to follow me on there, because I stream there a lot more consistently than I will on YouTube if live form content is your thing. So the first thing I did there, which was very important, was as I was landing, I was taking note of everybody that was landing with me, and the first thing I wanted was a helmet, a flak, and a backpack. The backpack is optional, but you always want at least a helmet and the backpack. Now the next thing is, once you account for how many people are in the area, you want to pay attention to the kill feed. Alright, so if 3 people land and you hear gunshots real close, but nobody shows up on the feed, then that means they disengaged, so there's still 3 people. But if there is someone that shows up on the kill feed, when you hear the gunfire, then you know they're dead. Now here, I see the guy under the truck, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to shoot him or not. Now, I don't want to miss too many shots, so I'm going to wait till he's in a better spot, and he overpeaks here, 3 challenges, and luckily I had 2 weapons, so I ended up winning that gunfight there. Now, if I would have shot him under the truck, he could have just disengaged completely and gotten away from me if I had missed. He knew I was there, I just had to wait for the right time, so patience is key.
We're in Triville. Now, I don't really want to be fighting in Triville. There's way too many buildings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, once I get in circle, I'm going to start rotating here to the left. With
survival bonus.
Alright, there's some gunfight out here to the far left. And I hear a car to my right. Okay, someone just got nuked. I'm in the city. I might be able to find a 4 times around here. 8 times? 8 times will work.
One thing you noticed here is I popped a speed bar so that way I can get around a lot faster. You want to use these when you're not really contested, but you're trying to get around through areas really fast. I'm in the city. I don't want to get caught in the city because I'm not a SWAT class or someone that benefits from being inside or around buildings. I hear gunfight and I want to make sure I engage this. Now, I didn't shoot at first because I'm trying to locate who he's engaging. I decided to get a closer look here.
Of course, that's indoors. And there's another guy coming. Alright, cool. I have to kill this guy. This guy. Okay. How many heals do I have? I think I got enough.
So there, I check my heals so that way I can decide whether I can stay in the storm for a long
two over here,
time
so I should
or
be
not.
able to.
Knowing that there's two
There we go,
people
there
in
we
the
go.
area, I know that I'm going to be in the storm a lot longer than I want to be, but I'm prepared to be because I have enough heals.
Where's the other guy? Jesus, the 8 times is not it for me.
Now, before panicking and realizing I have to get to the storm, I kind of look around the area and make sure that that other guy is still not around, right?
Okay.
Now,
So,
with that being said, I also still would like more heals since I'm in the storm, so I go to the body I just took out and try and collect the heals from him. Meanwhile, I'm still listening to see if I hear the guy backtracking to come fight me in the storm, because people do that a lot more often than they should. Now, I know there was gunfire nearby, and as you can see, I'm still in the storm. This guy was actually pretty hard for me to see, but the slight movement is what triggered it. And obviously, he was fighting someone because I just got sniped at while I was in the storm. Now, what I am trying to do is stock up on heals and sit there for a little bit because this guy has me pinned down. I'm trying to outweight him, so he's expecting me to move, and I know this, and he's going to light me up if I do. So I'm trying to wait for a few things here. I'm deciding whether I want to use a speed bar, deciding when to use my heals, and I'm also
do I have enough time?
trying to see if I can wait out for my ult. If I have an ult, I can get out of there a lot more safer. However, as you can see, the ult is going to take a long time. So right now, I'm looking through my inventory trying to see, okay, can I wait this out, or do I have to move now?
Might be dead here, folks.
Now, I got out of the storm safely. I still have my my ult, my teleport ult. So now I'm looking to push and engage in some kind of fight here. So I use my teleport to where they're fighting so I can get at least to where the gunfire is. And I take out a key person. If you don't know, driver is very difficult. And I proceed to use the vehicle as a way of getting around with also some protection rather than running out in the open. Because as you can see, there's not a lot of cover around.
I got the fucking car now.
Based off my 300 hours played, I realized that when players see a car, they tend to panic. So I use this to my advantage to try and push this guy. Now I miss a lot of shots, and I decided to get on the opposite side of the vehicle and get a heal off rather than sit in and get shot. My car caught on fire, so I had to let it go. At this point, I know I needed to disengage this fight because I was not coming out on top. He had enough time to heal, he used his ult, and now I'm kind of just playing it slow. The storm's already pushing up, and, you know, at this point, it's doing quite a bit of damage, so I don't really want to sit there. Now, with 2 enemies being left, what I want is for them to fight before I do.
Do I win this?
So I want them to somehow get in a fight, and this is my opportunity. I shoot the guy that's not focused on me, take him out, and now it's a 1v1. This is where patience is critical, right? Because if I run around looking for him, I could put myself out in the open. I decide to lay down, kind of just listen to see if he presents himself before I do. I have my teleport, worst case scenario, I'm pretty much in the center of the circle. So I throw some Molotovs using utility, right, like in my other tip videos. Right, I want to see if I could get him to move around. He's got to be somewhere in that area from what I've heard. Now, again, I don't know exactly where he's at, but I am prepared to use my teleport. I locate him, I fire, I use some utilities, you know, and I reload my gun for the next engagement. Now, he's playing pretty patiently right now, even though he's getting some shots off. He tries to use the rock for cover, but the storm's, you know, pushing up, so he's trying to move around to the opposite side. And I'm kind of just circling around him. He hits me with his ult, but doesn't know I'm over behind him. And, you know, I get a lot of damage done here. I got more health, I know that. I repeat, easy win. I had the teleport for backup, didn't even need it.
Come on, boy.